JTML.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy JTMM, aka Just 10 More Minutes, aka The Freaking 10. Back with another video. This time we are back with another one from Nightwish. This one was a request from the same concert that did 7 Days to the Wolves, which still in my head, 7 Days to the Wolves, 7 Days to the Poison. I mean, it's still in my head. Let me make sure that I've got the lyrics up here. All right, got the lyrics. So, I got the lyrics, I got the video, I got the monitoring. Only one thing left to do. Nightwish Army. Let's switch it up. As always, thank you for your continued support. We are already 24 hours after I hit 500, over halfway to 600. Y'all are killing it. And if you're new to the channel, it's easy. My format is very simple. I do one take and one take only. If I screw up the take, I don't cover the song because I will never give you a fake reaction. Luckily, I've gotten now to the point where I'm in a real rhythm. The only time I actually are screwing things up is like the intro where I forget to change the screens or something like that. So I've been very lucky, very blessed, knock on wood, that that continues. So, Nightwish fans, Nightwish Army. Am I ready for this song? Let's find out. This is While Your Lips Are Still Red.
All right then, people at Wembley. I had to say that too. You know, we live in troubled times. Everybody's seen that in the news and all that and blah, 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 blah. Everything we hear is bad. So, what I'm telling you, if you have loved ones, you know, girlfriends, boyfriends, wives, husbands, children, grandparents, dogs, cats, whatever, canary birds, or pet Martian, kiss while your lips are still red.
That's freaking beautiful already.
Sweet little words make the silence. Not talk, young heart for love, not heartache. Dark hair for catching the wind, not to wail the sight of a cold world. Kiss while your lips are still red, while he's still silent rest. While bosom is still untouched, unveiled, hold another hand, while the hand's still without a clue, drown into eyes while they're still blind. While the night till height, the withering dawn.
Okay, so I'm going to stop before they kind of fade into the next part. Number one, I love his voice. It's a lot different than his harder voice, you know, in some of the exchanges that I've seen between him and Floor. But that's okay. That's a very gentle song, and I can tell, right? And he kind of gave it, I guess he kind of gave it away when he said, kiss while your lips are still red, you know, with your loved one, etc. Because the first thing that came to mind, see, when I first thought about it, I was like, is it a love song before she goes and wipes off her makeup and what is the conflict. But as soon as he actually said about your loved one as such, my first thought was kiss while your lips are still red, of making sure that you let loved ones know what you're feeling before you pass. Is just my first gut feeling. So I'm very curious. I'm enjoying his voice quite a bit, but let's keep going. Oh, there's that harmony. Frick. That dude's voice I could just listen to. All right. I almost feel like I should have some quick little graphic that says JTMM's special moment. Or JTMM little things. Big things first. His voice. My Lord have mercy. I could listen to him sing for quite some time and just not get tired of it. Second thing, and it's a little thing, but literally, floor is sitting back. Right? How many vocal leads in, this is from 2018, I believe, right? Yeah. 16 was posted, so I'm going to assume it was 16 with Wembley. But even then, right, within the past 5 years, how many vocalists do you know, lead vocalists, that are brought in that when a song is sung and they have a part, stay out of the spotlight? That speaks volumes to the relationship as a band and the respect from Floor to Marko. Now, as usual, y'all are probably going, well, duh, JTMM, we know this. It's my reaction. But that's unheard of. Because the lead vocalist a lot of the times has that ego that they are the lead vocalist, and if they have a part, they want to be up there. And so she could have easily been up there at the mic stand singing, but they did that one visual where you saw her sitting back towards the drums and just singing. And then when they panned out and showed the stage, it was very hard unless you truly focused in to actually see where she was. You truly saw Marko. That JTM little thing. Okay, let's get to the lyrics, right? Because I hadn't even gotten to those yet. I was so focused on his voice and the intro. Sweet little words made for silence, right? Not talk, young heart for love. Not heartache, dark hair for catching the wind. not to veil the sight of a cold world. Kiss while your lips are still red, while he's still silent. Rest while bosom still untouched, unveiled. Hold another hand while the hand's still without a tool. Drowned into the eyes while they're still blind. Love while the night still hides the withering dawn. First day of love never comes back. A passionate hour's never a wasted one. The violin, the poet's hand, every thawing heart plays your theme with care. And then a repeat of kiss while your lips are still red, while he's still silent. Rest while bosom is still untouched, unveiled. Hold another hand while the hand's still without a tool. Drown into the eyes while they're still blind. Love while the night still hides the withering dawn. I mean, literally, right? I mean, it teaches you a lesson of time. Time is not infinite for us. I'll get into that at the end. Let's finish this one here. That note he's hitting right here. Their harmony's insane. So notice as she came up, she was singing with, no longer backing him up. So switching the dynamic, which was beautiful. And I'm assuming, I think y'all said his name was Troy. I like him. Wow. Okay, let me just put this back. All right, let me switch it back and give my thoughts on this. Okay. Number one, loved it. Their harmonies are timeless pieces of art. His voice by itself is a work of art. But that little thing, as I mentioned, right, in that first part where he's singing alone and she comes in, she's truly playing a background vocal role. Which, again, in today's modern music, where there's tons of ego, she's playing back. Now, she steps up to the mic stand when they're singing together. That makes perfect sense, right? It's no longer a support. She's not coming in and providing a background note for him to sing on top of. They're singing now jointly. That it's one of those little things that I like to notice. It's a reminder to me how I interpret it of, as I kind of said, time's not infinite for us, and too many times we don't seize the moment. And I'm gonna get flack for my next statement. The lyrics are a reminder of what Tatiana and Ginger spoke about in the song Captain Clock. If you haven't watched Captain Clock, go check it out. And just check out the lyric video and look at the lyrics and then think about this song. Because they really in a sense, go hand in hand. But I'll give you a quick synopsis in case you're not into that, you know, music. Time has respect for no one. Time has no regret. Time is the global dictator, right? So if you think about it from that standpoint, if you waste your time, as Captain Clock says, if you waste your time struggling, time doesn't care. Time doesn't have any clue about you. So don't try to struggle with time. Seize time. Seize the advantage of what time you have with everybody around you, whether, as Marko said, your cat, dog, your canary, your pet, whatever it is, and love them. And let them know that they're loved, because your time is not infinite. Man, those two songs just draw a parallel. I mean, I'm picturing Captain Clock in my head. And for the Nightwish Army, please don't take offense to that. But those lyrics play and explain exactly what they're talking about here. Right? Man, those working so well in conjunction here. It's insane. Time is so tiny, it's very hard to embrace, right? Because you're not really grabbing time. Time is hard to embrace because time in itself is not something you can grab. It's a measurement. So take the time, as they say, and kiss while your lips are still red. Because time won't wait for you in order for you to do that. Time doesn't care. Awesome song. And it's just that much deeper when I think about it in those terms of, as I said, with Captain Clock from Ginger, and combine that thought process and put things into perspective of time. So I hope y'all like that little tidbit in that, combining, because when you think of it that way, it makes those lyrics stand out even more, which is generally impossible for a Nightwish song because they're amazing. But it really puts things in perspective. So grab that loved one. Even if it's giving yourself a hug and just say, I love you. So I'll send a virtual hug to all of you in a non-creepy way, because a lot of times that's just weird. But I'll seriously send you all a virtual hug and a handshake. And just say, I appreciate you. Tomorrow's not a guarantee, so I appreciate y'all. Y'all taught me so much, and there's more to learn, and I hope we have that time together. I'm not going to say I'd kiss you while my lips are still red, because, well, number one, there's a lot of you. Number two, my wife would get upset. And number three, that's weird. So, with that being said, Nightwish Army, I absolutely love y'all more than y'all can ever imagine. I hope you got a little chuckle out of that last bit. That was my intent. Amazing song. I can't wait for the next one. Yes, I have lots more. There were a lot of requests. This was one of the first ones that came in, so I wanted to make sure that one was covered. With that, my friends, I'll leave you with this. If someone ever asks you to stop what you're doing, don't ask for one. Don't ask for two. Time doesn't care if you ask for 5. Time only cares if you ask for just 10 more minutes. I love y'all. I am out.
KTML.